I'm reporter Cotton coming. I'm in my boudoir. This is not a weather report. This is a local news. Local news special segment on the Judical Center. You can say, Ange, did you go to that meeting last night in the courtroom, in the courthouse, about the new Judical Center? I did. I sure did. It was great. It was wonderful. It was exciting. There were some emotions. There were some non-emotions. There was a lot of just, a lot of that, but we're used to that here in Collin County. Anyway, here's some excerpts of what I saw come to the mic with concerns and questions. And some of the, I'll be honest, some of the questions, the answer to the question was crickets. It really was. Like, what's plan B? Nobody knows. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I just want to start off with saying that everybody that walks up to this microphone is going to say something about safety. So, just going to go ahead and put that out there. Safety, safety, and safety. And that's all I'm going to say about safety. The other concern is the money. It's very confusing. I don't think it's been addressed properly. But y'all know what you're doing, though. I'll give you that. Boy, you say something about raising taxes and everybody shuts down. Nobody wants to pay more in taxes. They don't. Even though they pay pretty much, they don't. We don't pay a whole lot in our county compared to other counties. I just want to make that point clear. So if you want nice things in your county, sometimes you have to pay for it. You do. And if my county taxes go up 1%, I'll make it. It'll be tough, but I'll make it. Yeah. If it means that there's going to be a future here for the next generation. Anyway. Yeah, so I like how y'all did that. I like how y'all did the social media release. You actually didn't, apparently you didn't address it until, what, a month ago maybe? And you had the alumni put out the post. Yeah, that was excellent. That was really good rapport with the community, I guess. I don't know. I didn't understand it. But y'all were like shoving the Butler building in the state's face. And they didn't bite, did they? Who would have thought that they wouldn't have bite? It wouldn't have bit on that old structure. Just saying. Anyway, safety issues, safety. Let's get on to the real meat. Hey everybody, I just want you to know I'm a county resident and that's all you need to know about me. My occupation doesn't matter. And just wanted to ask this one simple question. One simple question. If it's not going to be this plan, what's it going to be? If it's not going to be this, what's it going to be? You got an answer? What's it going to be? Do you got an answer? Sir, no, you don't. Neither one of y'all, none of y'all have a plan B. That's all I got to say. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Look, I want to understand this on a dumb man's terms. Like, I'm stupid, okay? So help me out. I really thought that we were going with the Butler building. Did the state say no? No? Are you shocked? The Butler building is 102 years old. Nobody's shocked about that one. You know why? Because, for real guys, go to the 3rd floor of the courthouse. If that's the best they can do on keeping up with old buildings, don't give them the Butler building, because they'll fuck it up. Anyway, so that was that issue, which the Butler building's too old. I assumed that. I knew that was coming. Anyway, but so what we're talking about here as far as the money goes is that the state has allocated us like $30+ million for a new Judical Center. But the county has to take out a bond, which in stupid man's terms, just pretend like I said mortgage, okay? Yeah, but to make the mortgage payment, the state every year is going to send us almost $3 million to make the payment, right? Over 20 years. So really, we're writing a bond for $30+ million, and we're going to see almost $60 million when it's said and done with, paid for, right? Okay, whew. That was hard. And now your concern is, what if the state defaults on that? Like, they don't give us the payment. They can't afford to give us $2.8 million a year. which the state has never done in any of their 90 plus judicial centers that they've already got in the works and already up. Some of them are already completed. Their 20 years is over. It's paid for. Yeah, not once has the state failed to make the payment. But you think that should be our concern, is they default? Gotcha. Now, what's this $2 or $3 million that we're holding out for? To fix the third floor up here? Do y'all know that, this didn't happen overnight. I'm sure other people have said that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The roof leaks is fixed now, correct? Yes. How much money was the county out for fixing the roof? Not a damn dime. Okay. All right, so the roof's fixed. But the damage, the water damage over years, it needs to be addressed. And that's 2.3. So we're stuck at the 2.3, fix our third floor before we sign anything, right? Oh, good. That makes it clear as mud. Thank you, guys. So you're meaning to tell me this 11,000 people here in the county don't want it, and they personally reached out to you to say that they don't want it. But yet when you call the public forum meeting for people to come talk about it, these are the people that showed up. That's the one lady don't want it? It make it make sense. So what you're saying is that the county's like, yeah, this $33 million, but the state is going to pay us yearly until that's paid off. And your biggest concern is, what if the state defaults on their yearly payment? Is that what you're saying? Because that's not how I read it on social media. When you broke the news in the alumni, I didn't understand that. And then, when do you guys have to make a decision this big? I know you're just now bringing it to the public for discussion. So we've got months to discuss this, don't we? No? When? Friday? Thank you for having me. I would just like to point out that we keep talking about the county being in debt when the state defaults. The state has never defaulted. In the 90-something judicial centers that are in the works now, there is no default. Repeat, no default. And did you say Friday? We're just now having a meeting about it to discuss our concerns or whatnots and our thoughts and our wishes. And you got Friday. You're voting for it on Tuesday? That's 5 days from now. Did the state just spring this on us? Last July? You've known about this since last July? And you... I can't. Me again. To answer that question about the default, it's never been defaulted. No, the money that comes yearly to pay for the project. Yeah, there's 90 other projects just like this throughout the past history, and Kentucky has never defaulted on this. I don't know why this is a big concern. They just have to put it in the paperwork, apparently, like you would on your mortgage. You know, if you default, what happens? Yeah. No defaults. So yeah, that's the rundown. That's pretty much what I took from it. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but this is just satire. Y'all know that, right? So when I piss somebody off, I'm like, she didn't say it right. You know, that's what I got to say. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Love y'all. Bye.